All right, welcome back to Positive Living with Lolo. I am Lolo. This is DJ Wavy Mo. He was in the last episode of Positive Living with Lolo. And we talked about vulnerability. We talked about family and relationships within your family, and kind of like how you express love. In your last episode, if you guys haven't watched that episode, you should pause this episode and go back and watch, and then come back to this because this is just a follow-up. A couple of weeks had gone by and you texted me like, hey, we should catch up. And so I'm like, cool. So you called me and told me that you had talked to your family about the hugs and the I love yous and things like that. So catch us up on where you're at with that right now.
All right, so first I started with my mom. Went over to her house. I'm like, hey, Mom, why doesn't our family ever say I love you or give like affection by hugs and things of that nature? And she was like, well, just kind of the way we grew up. You know, everybody was just kind of busy working, doing their own thing, so it's just like really wasn't much time for all that. And so I went to my grandparents, so I'm like, so asked the same thing. And you know, with my grandparents, they won't say anything to, like, I guess, incriminate themselves.
Right.
They'll be like, you know, well, when everybody was younger and as babies, you know, we hugged and kissed and all that. And I'm like, yeah, that's, of course, babies, but what about, you know, as adults and us growing up as teenagers? And, you know, I could tell it was kind of getting a little awkward. So I'm just like, all right, you know what? From here on out, I'm going to hug you and I'm going to tell you I love you.
Right.
So went to my grandma, hugged her, told her I loved her. She cracked a joke on me being big or whatever. So I was like, I can't even fit my arms around you. So my grandma's goofy. And so my granddad hugged him, told him he loved him. He was like, all right. he just said all right. And I'm like, you got to say it back, man.
Right.
But we're working on it.
Right. So have you gotten an I love you yet?
Not from him, no. But just to do, like, also with the follow-up, you know, it was interesting because a couple weeks passed and I wanted to do something nice for my grandparents for their anniversary. So I missed their 50th wedding anniversary because there was no kids allowed. And I was like 12, 13. So I wanted to get them whatever food they wanted and take it over for them for their anniversary because they can't get around as much as they used to because they're in their 90s. And I'm like, cool, they'll have food, leftovers to eat for a couple days so they don't have to worry about it. And so, not to get too deep into the family business, but more or less a couple people tried to, well, they did include themselves into the plans. And it really upsetted me. Yeah. Because this isn't for all of us. This is for them.
Right.
You know, they didn't want they didn't want me to take them to a restaurant.
Right.
Because they didn't want to have to be chauffeured around and all that. So they just wanted to eat in the comfort of their own home.
Right.
Yeah, but, yeah, so that was kind of the awkward situation. But overall, we're working on it.
Yeah.
We're working on the I love yous and showing more affection. Or at least I'm initiating.
Yeah.
So
what about with your mom? How's that been going with the hugs and the love? And
oh, that's easy. That was fairly easy. Yeah. Now that she knows that I feel this way, then it's like it comes natural with mother son.
Oh, I love that. So before she just kind of thought you probably were too grown for her.
No, it wasn't that, but we've in my later years we've had an awkward relationship just because you know just adults clashing and it's just like I need to be off and do my own thing, but my mom wants to make sure her baby boy is okay. And I'm just like, you gotta let the wings fly. Right. So it was just kind of like a clash of two different opinions, but really more or less ever since I moved out, our relationship's been a lot better, you know. Yeah. Since I've been on my own.
Yeah. That's awesome. So what kind of advice do you have for people from your last episode to today?
Reach out to your loved ones.
Yeah.
Just if is something on your mind, talk to them about it.
Yeah.
Because you might be wondering that thing, because something might happen.
Right.
You gotta talk to them. So
Right.
get that question answered. Get through that door, that barrier.
Right.
And, you know,
Communication.
The sun on the other end. You know.
Yes,
Sunny.
sir. Communication is key.
Definitely.
Got it. What else you got for us?
What else do I got going on? So I heard it was a fight at Chuck E. Cheese.
Recently?
Go to the previous episode to hear my Chuck E. Cheese story. So I guess it was a brawl at the Tri-County when like 10 people, 10 people knuck if you butt came on the club Chuck E. Cheese, and it went crazy.
Really? This week?
Not like a week ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so they were going crazy.
That is hilarious.
But
Did Chuck E. Cheese get beat up?
I don't think so. I think.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say those Chuck E.
he-
Cheese have it hard.
Yeah, I think he avoided the confrontation. But now I just feel bad for the kids now because they probably gonna make them. You can't come in here with that outfit on. You gotta dress a certain way.
What? Why? What happened?
I'm just joking.
Oh.
I'm just making a joke to where in clubs they always say,
yeah.
blame it on like people's dressing, grooming, or music or whatever, and then they come up with these stupid rules to keep certain people out. But they're gonna be like, "Oh, this little kid ain't got on Chelsea boots. You can't get in.
I'm weak.
You can't get in with those light of spider
Chucky.
bits. Club Chucky, though. You know,
The kids are turning up. It was the kids or the parents?
the
Or teenagers?
parents, I believe.
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, I don't. It doesn't surprise me in Tri-County.
Yeah, that's my
They also
backyard.
Chuck E. Cheese also honestly has the worst service because it's all like teenage kids working that do not care.
Yeah, they don't.
They have the worst service.
I probably wouldn't work either if I punched one of them in the stomach.
I don't know. Those Chuckies are definitely teenage kids
Yeah.
in those suits. Poor Chuckies.
Yeah, poor Chucky's. I hope he turns his business around
Yeah.
before they shut him down completely.
Yeah.
Pull his liquor license.
Yeah, they need to.
I'm sitting here cracking club jokes about Chuck E. Cheese. If you get my references, you get.
I'm weak.
I'm goofy.
I'm weak.
But
Yeah.
I gotta make light of everything. You know,
I feel that. Have you been doing any events or anything lately?
Yeah.
How's life been in general for you?
Yeah, DJing's picking up this week. I got a couple private events and a prom.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, gonna be doing some big things this upcoming weekend. Probably won't post about it though, because
Right.
again, it's private events. So,
yeah.
a lot of stuff that I do, I don't. As of late, I haven't really been posting too much just
Yeah.
because it's not for everybody. But
Right.
I am back at Brothers every Friday, Newport.
Nice.
I'm back.
I live in Newport, so I'll definitely come and see you.
Yeah, come hang out.
Yes.
First drink on me.
Okay. Second one on me.
Got
Yes.
you. I love the energy tonight.
Right.
Tonight.
Nice. Okay. All right. Do you want to tell them where they can follow you at? Anything you have going on that they can come to other than Brothers?
Stay tuned for more events at different places to come because it's going to pick up this summer. I'll probably be back at Top Golf down the street here.
Oh, nice. I've never been there.
At an undisclosed location. I don't need y'all knowing where I live at.
Top
I'm giving out
Golf.
too much info.
How does that work?
You
Have
pay
you ever
by
been
the hour, I think. I've
Oh,
never
okay.
golfed there.
Okay.
I've only DJ'd there, but
I
you pay
really
by
want to
the
go.
hour.
I think that would be so fun.
I heard it's kind of pricey.
Yeah,
but that's
I can
why
imagine.
a lot of people go in like large groups,
Right.
So that the cost goes
Yeah.
down.
Oh, okay. Like bowling.
Yeah.
Okay. So like you can pay for the lane basically.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm gonna just throw out a ballpark number, like 40 an hour or something.
Okay.
So it's like if y'all end up staying for 2 hours and you got like 8 people,
Right.
and it's $80, $10 a person.
Right.
So in turn, it's not expensive.
Right.
If you have a party of 8.
Right.
But if it's just like you and one other person, then it's
Right.
like you get a little pricey.
Yeah. True. I definitely want to go there. Shout out Top Golf.
Yeah,
Definitely want to go there.
shout out.
And then what else do you have going on?
Nothing. Just working.
Anything dropping on YouTube, on your YouTube channel?
No, not right now because I'm working on some special projects. Stay tuned. The one I can announce is DJ Wavy Mo merchandise will be back in 2019.
Okay.
The
then,
demand has been high. They said DJ Wavy Mo, we need new designs, we need new merch. A couple people asked me about it at a wedding I recently attended, so we're gonna make it happen. The people want it, so I'm gonna give it to them.
I've never seen any of your merch.
I'll show you some stuff.
Yeah, definitely got to. And do you have anything online do you have like an online store, or it'll just be through your Instagram?
It'll probably be through Instagram.
Okay.
I do have a mock page set up,
Okay.
but I've never put it live
Okay.
yet. But that's all on djwavymo.com.
Okay.
You can still go to djwavymo.com to see my videos and different SoundCloud music links
Yeah.
that are free to the public, and then DJ Wavy Mo for all the social media.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Well, I appreciate you doing this follow-up episode. I just thought it'd be cool that to just tell everybody that you actually did go talk to your family, and you guys are actually working on the I love yous and the hugs and all of that, because a lot of people say they're going to do stuff and then they don't follow up with it and they end up regretting it. So I'm really excited for you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Super
it.
excited that you're trying to break generational things and bring in new love and everything. So yay to you.
Yeah.
Yay. All right, guys. Well, that was really it for Positive Living with Lolo. If you guys could like, subscribe, comment, share, all of that, we would greatly appreciate you. Adios.